Hola, and welcome to the 15-year shit I'm doing. It's gonna take a whole day. There's 2 seasons, it was 2 hours and 30 minutes. Granted, I did the postseason thing. Both postseasons, I watched it. No, I didn't watch it. Coached it. I coached it. My thoughts on Tony La Russa on the White Sox. Yes, that'll be alright, I guess. I mean, I don't really know, cause the thing is that he looks like he's the Hall of Famer. He's like third most wins or something like that. And I get that people don't really like it because he's not doing stats. Like, he's more thinking like in visuals, not doing using computers and shit. But I mean, I think it'll be a decent move. Give him a chance. You guys gotta give him a chance. Otherwise, then you're gonna know before he even starts. Before the first game happens. You just gotta give him a start, and he can figure it out. Not figure out right away. Like, why are you guys bringing up a drunk driving thing about them signing it? That has nothing to do with it. It was a bad point in his life. That has nothing to do with coaching baseball, though. It doesn't make any sense to me. Next Sojo, Mike Sojo.
George Springer is not going to get more money than Mookie Betts, but he's going to get a lot of money. So is that what the Red Sox are wanting to do right now? Are they wanting to spend a lot of money right now? If they do, the Astros are expected to offer a qualifying offer. So that would mean if a team signs him, they have to give up a draft pick for him. So are the Red Sox wanting to do that right now? They're not very well stocked in the farm system. So that's something to consider too. There's a lot of other teams that could use him. If we go to Fangraphs, go take a look. Taking a look. I want Fangraphs. I mean, of course, what team could use some offense? Real quick, take a look. Taking a look. What team could use some offense? Let's just say the outfield as well. Let's see what teams lacked offense in the outfield. Oh, well, Pirates were dead. Well, actually, let's go to offense because that way is both offense and defense. See, the Mets actually had the best offensive outfield. Could they add to it? That makes me kind of wonder. Are they going to go after? Would they go after Springer? I don't know. Maybe they could trade someone in there. Maybe bring in Springer. I don't know. But if we look at the worst teams offensively, you have the Pirates. I mean, they're not going to bring him in. Rangers probably not. Indians probably not. Cardinals would be interesting. I don't know if they're going to spend money though. I think Springer would be a great fit on the Cardinals. That would give a great bat. It would give them a lead-off bat. Twins, White Sox would be really interesting. The White Sox would be a really interesting move. If we look at the White Sox outfield last year, I mean, you got Luis Robert out there. Angel's been good. I mean, Eloy Jimenez is completely past him. But you could an outfield of Eloy Jimenez, Luis Robert, and George Springer. That could be really good. That could be. Imagine them getting George Springer. That offense would be insane. So maybe the White Sox would go after him. They're not afraid to spend money lately. But then you got some. I mean, overall, at the end of the day, though, I wonder if he just goes back to Houston. I wonder that he's been a good fit for them, and I don't know. Will the Astros pony up and give him the money? That's the question. I've been saying for as long as I can think of now, are the Astros just going to bring him back? I think he'll just end up going back there. I mean, I don't know now that I've seen that tweet, but I still think there's a chance he goes back. Maybe they work it out somehow in the end. I don't know. Could he go somewhere like the Giants? I'm probably not. Maybe the Blue Jays. That'd be interesting. I mean, the Blue Jays actually have the second best outfield offensively. Teoscar Hernandez. Probably not. The Blue Jays probably won't bring him in. But yeah, so that's kind of what's going on right now with George Springer. It's going to be really interesting to see what ends up happening. But we'll just have to wait and see. But everyone, what do you think? What do you think of this report? Do you think this is legitimate, or do you think this is probably not? What do you think? Give me a thumbs up if you think this is real, or give me a thumbs down if you disagree. And he just ends up going to the Astros. Let me know what you think. So we got two legitimates. Where are the thumbs up, people? Where are the thumbs down? Thumbs up if you think this is legitimate. Thumbs down if you think probably not, and he'll just go back to the Astros. We got three legitimates. We got some thumbs down. We got one thumbs down. Toby is wow. Oh, you know what, Hayden? You know what? I passed on that. Hold on. Let me go back to that. Darn it. I was gonna look at the Nationals too. Let's take a look. Hold on, real quick. Let's take a look. So maybe the Nationals. Who knows? The Nationals are interesting. I completely passed on the Nationals here. That could be an interesting fit. If we take a look at the Nationals, their outfield right now, Juan Soto's great, but really after that, it's kind of like, I mean, they got Victor Robles. I mean, I don't know. Do they move on from Adam Eaton? Do they
Why not?
try to get rid of him? Maybe bring in Springer. That could be interesting. So maybe the Nationals, maybe the Cubs. Could the Cubs maybe go for him? I don't take a look at the Yankees. I don't know. You know, you got Frazier, Hicks, and Judge.
No.
Probably not coming back. I don't know.
No idea.
I mean, I don't know. Could they go after Springer? Probably not. They're probably not going to spend that money. I think they're going to use that money on pitching. But I don't know. Maybe they could put Frazier in a trade. You know, somehow get something back for him. Bring in Springer.
Is this what you did?
I mean, how crazy of an outfield would that be? There's a lot of.
I don't know.
A lot of things that can happen with Springer.
It's more hot than not mine.
Of offense right now. He can go to a lot of different places. But everyone, that is all I have for tonight. Again, I just wanted to kind of keep this pretty quick tonight. But as soon next week, expect my free agent predictions video. I'm hoping to post that on Monday. So be on the lookout for that. But yeah, that is all I got. And definitely next week, the more news that comes out, the more I'm going to go live. So live is just really easy to kind of just talk about the news. I like the YouTube live thing. It's pretty nice. So everyone, that is all I got. So I appreciate for coming in tonight, kind of checking up on the news for today. But that is all I got, everyone. Have a great night. And yeah, we got the weekend coming up. So have a good weekend, and I will talk to you next time.
Harrison, did you ever hear of that gamer?
No idea who that person is.
He apparently does like Fortnite and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And he makes a lot of money talking about Fortnite or something.
Mm.
I didn't know if you knew him, but he's got like 500 bunch of followers. Did you go to the football game?
No.
Do you have any homework
Hey, tubers.
tonight?
Bart
No.
coming at you with a super small mail day, but also got a care package in from Mr. Mike Ivy. Much appreciated. I was just sorting through some stuff.
Can you give me milk, please?
I had to send a care package to you for a while, but I got a pile. I got to figure out what box fits it and all that stuff. But quick mail day here for show that off. No idea why I picked this up really, but thought it was kind of cool, and I put it in the mid bid because I think it was like a starting bid of, I don't know, well, maybe it was a 99-cent thing. I don't know. I threw it
This
like
guy
$7
is an
in
idiot.
there and won it. You know, so $7 plus a couple dollars shipping. Iron Man from 90. Oh hell, this is I thought it was the 91s. This is a 2013 one to look like the 91s, but it's autographed by Salvador LaRocca, and that is a Spanish
That'll work.
comic artist, and I believe he did the Iron Man comic books for 2008-2012. So I thought that was kind of cool, and I just thought it was a good looking
Oh, way too many pictures.
as well.
Uh-huh.
Sweet little auction win here for the All-Star Trophy PC. These had been going for decent,
see
and
what
they're
milk?
diving right now.
Yeah.
So,
You want
gotta
another
keep
one
an eye
of
on
them
those things
before
and
I
see
don't
what
make them
goes
anymore?
on. And so, people
Probably
sold
not.
for $50-$75. One at auction for $18. So pretty nice. Black borders, Jim and 10. Go nice with the Pete Alonso that I already have. And then
I'm putting it away then. You don't want another one?
the Victor Robles from the Nationals.
Probably not.
All-Star trophy as well. That's pretty much all I'm tracking for 2020 heritage on the All-Star trophies. Nice. Send me a little note. Mike Ivy here. Happy Halloween, happy election day, and most importantly, happy birthday. I do have one of those coming up. Trying not to keep track of those too much as we get older, but much appreciated. A whole lot of top loaders and things, and then there's a nice little something that says open latch. Crack these open. Always sends very thoughtful packages with goods amounts of PC. I absolutely need to add more to him. Big Cavs kid growing
This
up.
isn't any shortstops? I don't need shortstops.
Alexander Ovechkin from
What do I think I need?
10 Upper Deck. Prism freshman Freenoms Kevin Werder. It says Hawks. I was like, we have some Maryland uniforms like that. But he went to University of Maryland, my alma mater. Very nice. Oh, sweet. There's 2 base Prism rookies of his. That's nice. The Wiz. I really wish they would get it together. I'm all wanting to be able to root hard for a basketball team. It's disappointing every year.
Has the heater been making a bunch of noise?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
Shelvin Mack Auto, prestigious picks. Here is another Terp, Keon Lattimore. That is either a cousin or a nephew of Ray Lewis. Where he'd come to the games and everything like that to see him, which was pretty cool. DJ Moore, hell, he's on TV right now, catching flea flicker touchdown passes from Teddy Bridgewater on the Carolina Panthers. Very nice. Sweet insert. I think these are 95 All-Pros from Pacific. Oh no, hell, I got that way off. 2000. Always like this card. 1991 Pro Set NFL Newsreel. They're in, that would be Mop 2. Well, for non-military folks, they're wearing chem gear. There's Mop levels, and the current one they're in is Mop 2 there, but they're wearing gas masks and stuff watching the Super Bowl 25 back then, so that was pretty cool. There's another Marylander. Randy Starks. Hell, I don't have any of his cards. That's pretty sweet. I have 279. The Titans. Very nice. 08 Chromage. Peyton Manning. Beautiful shine on that. I don't know what the hell that is. 98 score. Numbers game. That's numbered at 3739. This is cool. Hell, I gotta find out if there's a Jerry Rice like this. 93 Collector's Edge, first edition. I've never seen one of these before, which is pretty rare for that year. For me, I've not seen some card of that. That's pretty awesome. And Frank the Tank, the Inconvenient Truth from 15. Rookies and Stars. Numbered out at 299. And that was just one stack. Let's see what else we got going on here. We got a 91 Fleer pack. It'll be fun to open. And 1991 Series 1 score. Sure looks like a 1990 pack. Everything about it says 1990 except the thing there. I didn't know they came like this.
No.
Exactly what the 1991 ones look like. Vance McDonald. Wing Prism. Is this the promo? This is a regular one. 1994 Action Hat Catching Fire. Cherry. Always enjoyed it. I did not have this at all. Fred Dean. So neat. Top Style Family. Crown Royale, Trey Sanderson. Love that. Threads, we got Gore and a Craig. Nice patch of T.O. I think I have the Garcia of that too, so that'd be a nice little matching pair. Flash 80 from
Uh-oh.
This was a year or two ago. 17.
Uh-oh.
Third round.
It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. In the AL Central, the Minnesota Twins put together 10 total hits as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 8-6. At the start of the day, the Yankees sit in second place in the American League East Division, and the Twins are atop the AL Central. The Chicago White Sox finished off a 3-game sweep as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 3-0. Heading into the day, the White Sox are in third place in the AL Central, and the Royals are fourth in the division. Jacob Waguespack picked up win number 8 this year as the Blue Jays nabbed the win against the Indians 2-1. As of today, the Indians sit in second place in the AL Central Division, while the Blue Jays sit in fourth place in the American League East Division. The Oakland Athletics brought out the rooms in a 3-game sweep as they defeated the visiting Tigers 7-6. As of right now, the A's sit in second place in the American League West, and the Tigers sit in last place in the American League Central Division. The Boston Red Sox launched 3 home runs as they destroyed the Rays 15-9. It was their 7th win in a row. In the standings, the Rays sit in third place in the American League East Division, while the Red Sox are atop the division. The Houston Astros earned the 3-game series sweep as they took down the visiting Mariners 6-5. The win was their 7th in a row. Entering the day's action, the Astros sit in last place in the American League West Division, while the Mariners are third in the division. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim pounded out 17 hits in this one as they manhandled the Marlins 12-4. Heading into the day, the Marlins are in last place in the NL East, and the Angels are in first place in the AL West. The Texas Rangers combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the Nationals in Washington 3-1. At the start of the day, the Nationals sit in second place in the National League East Division, and the Rangers are in fourth place in It's September 1st. Welcome to Inside the Show as rosters have expanded. In the AL Central, the Twins racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 6-2. They now have 5 straight wins. The New York Yankees put up 16 hits on the day as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 7-6. The Kansas City Royals amassed 14 hits in the game as they got the victory in extra innings over the Red Sox 2-1. The Houston Astros put up 16 hits on the day as they bested the visiting Indians 8-5. The Toronto Blue Jays completed a 3-game series sweep as they took down the visiting Orioles 4-3. The Philadelphia Phillies combined for a 4-hitter as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 12-0. The Oakland Athletics swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 13-4. Jandel Gustave collected win number 2 on the year, leading the Metropolitans past the Braves 6-2. The Miami Marlins totaled 11 hits as they dismantled the Giants 10-3. The Reds held their opponent to just 2 hits as they crushed the Cubs 6-0. The Washington Nationals got 12 hits in this one as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 5-4. The Dodgers combined to allow only 4 hits as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 2-1. The St. Louis Cardinals knocked out 10 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Rays 10-4. The Colorado Rockies held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they defeated the visiting Angels 4-1. The San Diego Padres allowed only 5 hits in Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Inside the Show, your source for all postseason news. Here's a recap of yesterday's playoff baseball. For Game 1 of the National League Division Series, the New York Mets hit 3 long balls as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 12-1. They now lead the series 1-0 heading into Game 2. In Game 1 of the NL Division Series, the Los Angeles Dodgers allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 7-2. They now lead the series 1-0 heading into Game 2. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all postseason long. Hi there, everyone. Welcome to this special postseason edition of Inside the Show. For Game 6 of the World Series, the Yankees launched 3 home runs as they got the best of the visiting Mets, clinching the World Series championship. It has been a storybook season for them, and they will look to repeat as champions next year.